everybody, before you watch the video, make sure you follow the page, like the video, hope you enjoy.
Hello everyone, episode number 30, BJJ One-on-One Storeroom Podcast. I'm here with my awesome partner here, Anton Minenko. And today we have an amazing guest, Alex Paz. Alex, it's an honor to have you here with us. Thanks for taking the time to do this interview. I think you're going to be a super interesting person to talk to. So before we get started, I would like to know a little bit about where and why did you start training jiu-jitsu, please?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Alex Paz, but my nickname, everybody know. I know some guys feel a little bit shy about my nickname, but I'm very small. And everybody in the school said to me, Negão. Negão is my nickname is Negão. It's funny. Sometimes you say, I want to talk to Alex. And everybody, Alex, who is Alex? And my nickname is Negão. Who don't know is the big nigga. Okay, yeah. But in Brazil, don't have this problem. I know some guys feel, and here in Australia, I feel, no, it's no nice talk. I say, brother, you want to what? You want to talk to me? I'm the Snow White? That's it. Always I do this joking, okay? I don't have any problem. All the friends, all the guys in Jiu-Jitsu know me about Negão. Yeah. I don't have any problem, okay? And I started training 91, 92, Jiu-Jitsu. All my friends train jiu-jitsu, and all the time the guys, Alex, you must come and train jiu-jitsu. I'm younger, 15. I have many problems in the street. I like a little bit fight in the street. I fight in the school a lot. And the guys, Alex, you must don't only train stand-up, Muay Thai. You must train jiu-jitsu, is good for your self-defense. Sometimes you go to the ground, you know what you do. And I start training jiu-jitsu with my friends. I start in Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais, with the Rui Menezes. But after 1 year like this, I already start coming to the Rio. And I start training with Carson Grace. And I love training. I already started, white belt. I train 5-6 hours every day. I love the sport. I stay in the gym all the time, and the Carson always helped me a lot. Murilo Bustamante, Libório, Amaury Bittet, all the guys helped me a lot with jiu-jitsu. And in the academy Carson, you have 2 mats. Who training long time ago have one door. To the time you go to the stairs and your right side, the door always closed. Only I don't say the only black belts. I talk is the tough guys. You are tough. You can go. The guys invite you. The guys must invite you. And always I talk about the guys do the free massage on you, and you don't complain. you didn't complain, it's okay. The guys can invite you more times to do the free massage on you. And the time the guys, I think I'm a blue belt, and the guys start inviting me to come there. I'm taller, and the guys start, but always I go to the shower and start crying. What I do here? Why? Doesn't make sense. I come here and the guys slap my face and punch and kick me. Why? I don't know. I like this sport. This is always I have the nose bleeding. Always my mouth cut, but I don't know why. I love jiu-jitsu until now. Almost 32 years. I train jiu-jitsu, and everybody know me. I train. Sometimes I teach 3, 5, 6 classes a day, and I train 3, 4 times. I train with everybody. I don't have this about you are new guy, white, blue. I train. I like training, brother. This I learn with my masters, and I love training. I never say no. I only train with the black belt, or I don't train with this black belt. I know I'm old, but I think I must always improve. I love jiu-jitsu. And another thing is about the guys talk about the old school and the new generation. I love learning everything, okay? And I train a long time, and I say, this old school is very good. It's very cool. You learn the basic, you do this, and very good. You do the berimbolo, you do the X guard, single X. Always I do. I love do the single X guard, okay? And it's very cool, Sammy. You jiu-jitsu, guys. I don't talk with anyone about the old school and the new generation. I talk about jiu-jitsu. You want to learn jiu-jitsu, you come, and I can try help you, okay? I started learning berimbolo, I think 8, 9 years ago in Abu Dhabi with a big friend. I don't know. Everybody started to do the berimbolo, and I'm a big guy. I'm 110 kilos, and wow, how I do this thing, berimbolo. Everybody do. I want to learn. I know the beginning is hard to learn, but I start step by step. I don't do on the training, but I can teach you. Somebody asked me about how you start to do the berimbolo, I can teach you. I think it's important the coach know about this. Sometimes I don't know, but I know how you can start approach and start to do the technique. I think this is very important.
Yeah, Alex, with the Carson Gracie Academy, I have my cousin is a good friend of yours, Vinícius Cruz. Grande abraço para ele. Big hug for him. And I know you lived with Carson, and my cousin as well lived at Carson's house. And Carson always, for people that outside not belong to Carson Gracie, he always seemed like a big father for a lot of the fighters there. And he made an amazing team. And there's another, so what was the experience of, first of all, living with Carson? Do you think that this idea that I have that he was a big father and he always looked after everyone, and he would go on the mat and gives a lot of advice. He wasn't a guy so much to show techniques every class, but he would jump in sometimes and tell you 1 or 2 details that a lot of people told me that would make the whole difference in a fight. What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah. I stay with Carson until my purple belt. He gave to me the blue and purple. And after split, you can talk after about the split and go open and top team. But Samuel said he's the big father. He's amazing human being. And he what you said, he don't teach you a lot, but brother, he on the training, what I talk about with everybody, the time everybody ask me, what he do, he knows what you need, know. You need, he sees something, he see, no, your mistake, you put the hand here, he far away about you, but he see you training, and he's straight away Alex, don't do this. Put the hand here. You see block here, and the time he said, and you try, you say, Carson, it's harder to do like this, and he try, and you, wow, it's work. How is possible? You only say block. It's simple things, and about what he do on the train. I think in my case, what the time, how I can say, how he do the training, the academy, he push you always in your limit. And he always is funny. Everybody know Carson. And imagine I have the train today. Carson start cheat, and me and you, Eduardo, start training. Huh? You train every day, but always you give me the hard time. You always smash me. And today I start smash you. I start be good on the train. I start smash you, and finish the train. I mean, feel okay. Eduardo always smash me. But today, and the castle go there with you and say, Eduardo, Alex very happy. He talked to everybody.
I know. He makes a competition inside a training become fire up both. So next training comes everyone harder again.
Yeah, exactly, brother. Exactly. But what I see now this time, you do this in some academies. I think you have a big problem. I go fight with you, maybe I punch you, I feel peace, but this time, bro, everybody knows, and I come the next day, I do my best, but I never wanna hurt my friend. Yes. I never do something to hurt my friend.
Yeah, you have that values. Yeah. Yes, Alex, exactly. You have, yeah.
I wanna train hard with you, you hard with me, you don't wanna give me any chance, but you train hard. This is stop on the wall, stop in the... That's never stop. You stop your problem. You keep going. You train harder. You must get up. You try sweep. I think for me, the best thing the cast is like this. He push you always in the limit. Always, I love... And Samuel said, what talk about cast? This is the big father. Always help you. He give you all the best. He wanna try help you. See, Vinicinho is my big friend too. He live with Carson. I live with Carson many years, and he is amazing human being.
Nice. Another characteristic that I thought about my Carson friends, you know, people that train with Carson, they had two things that are really interesting. One thing is that they defend really well, so they know like that defense is very good, and that keeps them coming back. So they're very durable, but they defend really well, and you get tired because they not get submitted. It's very difficult to submit, and then they come back and they have gas to go. So at one time they're more durable. They resist, you know. That's one thing. And the second thing as well. I'm talking about like beginning of the 90s as well, you know, maybe 94, 96, a lot of competitions that I used to go, and it was a more rivalry, and you remember that time. We can talk a little bit about that, but the Carson people, they passed the guard a lot on the floor. They had a lot more weight, like they put weight a little bit more. Pressure. They have more pressure. The other schools, they pass a little bit more standing up, you know. But yes, they are a lot more weight pressure orientated. Why do you think that was the case? Because of Carson himself, or because the people that he had working there with him?
What I can talk about, you see, you have the De La Riva, have some guys with amazing guard, but I think before is the what the name have Peixotinho. You know, Peixotinho, have the Rosado. I think these big guys,
heavy guys,
start to put a lot of pressure. The time I start coming to the couch, the guys already have his gym and start cheat. But I know about Rosado, the Kaique, very old school, Cássio Cardoso, the guys a lot of pressure. The guys have good guard, but always the guys feel comfortable to put the pressure and smash, put the same the guys say, same a pig, start put it there, and the pig, same Valid Ismail, and start go, same a screw, and
I think that has a lot of, I think this is totally true, your statement, because after this generation, which was already big guys that use pressure, you got Paulão, you got, you know, so you keep getting guys that had like judo guys already, good base, and you know, and just keep coming these guys, and they have pressure pass game as well. They put weight really well, you know. I'm trying to remember a couple of other guys that were coming in my head, but now, you know, your Carlão Barreto.
Yes, Carlão Barreto have an amazing guard, very good guard, but he's big guy. He's bigger than me and put prayer. Yeah.
Amaury on top. What was, you know, never seen him passing a guy standing up ever.
Amaury,
in competition.
He hold your gi, you don't have 1 centimeter.
Yes.
You start, you wanna push, he close to you. Same as super glue. He's impressed how he's used the pressure. And the Amaury, 88 kilos, 85, 88 kilos, and a lot of pressure.
In your opinion, what was the best, you know, former UFC champion, Murilo Bustamante, a lot of at Carson consider him one of the best guards at Carson Gracie. Super difficult to pass, and also like really well, worked really well, adapted really well for MMA. Do you think that, what was the best guard in your opinion, like for you, that would give you the hardest time? And like for everyone else, that everyone else also comment at Carson Gracie training.
Okay, you talk about the MMA first, about UFC.
Jiu-Jitsu.
I love Murilo, how he play in this time. Okay, his guard, I train a lot with him, and he is different level. Okay, he put himself in the very bad position. You see, one training always he do with him, he put 10 guys with the gloves on the corner, and these 10 guys 1 minute with each one on the bottom. The guy Murilo stay on the bottom, do guard, and is not allowed. Murilo don't submit, don't sweep, don't do nothing. But what's this training? Yes, he must only block, and you come to punch him inside his guard. I hate this training. I hate. Everybody hate. Is few guys do this training very well. Another guy do very well this training, have amazing guard, is Alan Goyce. He do very well, okay? But the guy, imagine, 10 guys, different guys, 1 minute, and you go and punch, and Murilo stay there. How he started the first minute, he finished the 10 minutes. Same face, don't have problem, and that's it. I think he is Murilo, in my opinion, but I love too the hand couture. I love hand couture, what he did. Okay, he compete in the 90, below 94 and above the heavyweights. I like the hand couture.
But how about you in jiu-jitsu at Carson? Like the best guards in jiu-jitsu at Carson.
I think jiu-jitsu. I think about the time is some. I talk Amaury. Is very hard. It's very hard training with Amaury. Okay, he always train a semi competition. It's hard to do anything with him. Okay, but one generation is my generation started. I think Paulo Filho and the Ricardo Arona is very hard training. Very hard. Paulo Filho and the Ricardo Arona is impossible. Ricardo Arona is like this. He don't have he only start the position number 1 to 1,000. You start training with him, he do like this. That's it. And didn't stop. And he have amazing guard. He have amazing stand-up. He have an amazing pass, and he always faster. He never stop. Arona, I think Paulo Filho is the best ones.
Cool.
Alex, just a question about Carlson. Like, what made him such a powerful figure in the community? Like, we're talking about how he was such a powerful leader, and like you talked about, he could create like this competition between guys, but he still had so much power and everyone had so much respect for him that they would never step past, you know, the competition. Like you talked about, if you did that now, there would be many guys fighting in the gym and getting upset with each other. What made him such a, like, I don't know how to say, but like this figure in the community? What made this guy so like such a leader?
Yeah, I think is coming natural from Carson. I think some guys have this. Is the same you said to me, leader. Some guys already, some guys wanna try be a leader, but it's never work. I think coming natural with Carson, how he respect everybody.
Okay.
He is. It's hard to talk about Carson, but it's about respect. I think everybody. It's hard to talk about me, but I respect everybody. I start to respect the white belts. Some guys don't care about the white belts, and the guys. The time you talk about the white belts in the gym, you already think about the business, and you start about the money. This is important. I know. I'm no stupid about the. I don't want the white belts. I don't care that if to pay, I must pay my bills. But I grew up with Murilo, Libório, Carson, and the guys, everybody. I never pay one. I never pay the gym. I never pay. I don't have money to pay. And I live in the gym almost 2 years. In the mat, I have the big bed on the world. I have all the mat night to sleep. And guys, somebody come to me and I must help you. It's hard to me said, no, you must pay. That's it. Go away. Guys, everybody help me. The time I need, everybody help me. And I think Carson is Semi Murilo, and the guys is natural. You don't need to try for something. And I think the time you try for something about, I be nice with Eduardo. Eduardo, have big academy. I go. But with the other guys, I don't care. This guy, the guys understand me. Fuck off. I don't care. Okay. I respect, brother. I think I come. I learned this with Carson, with Murilo, Libório, and about another thing the Carson do. He make you feel you are. I'm sorry what I say, but he feel you feel a shit. You think you are very good. He prepare one good training for you, and he make everybody make you tap for you feel a shit. I don't want to talk about names, but he have some guy very famous, and he start wanna choose the time, the training. He wanna train this time. He's a tough guy. This, and the Carson always wait. Okay, he's a champion, huh? Okay. One time, one guy came, he go start the training, and he prepared the training for the guy start to be a little bit tired. Now you come and train with him. Only the slap. Brother, the guy almost killing the champion. Only the slap. The guy, I stop. No, don't stop. Keep going. You see? You think you are the man? No. I show you are. And the Carson do like this many times. Many times the Carson prepare you. You think you are. I'm the champ. I'm the old champ. I'm the
humbled
champ.
Everybody.
Okay, he prepare something for you.
And that's very important to bring the ego down a little bit. It brings the person more humility, because otherwise, goes up your head.
Exactly. And I come from BTT, Carson, and the guys, always my partner, Khalil, is my partner here. I talk to him. Many guys come and about my experience about MMA and start to talk about MMA. I say, guys, MMA is so hard. And first, about the belts, some guys, I have the experience about BTT. It's hard, bro. I know, I don't talk about you are blue, purple, brown, black, but the guys don't have respect. And many guys very tough. You see, I have one guy train with me, Angelo. He came from the north in Brazil, tough guy, already have 30 MMA fights. You go train jiu-jitsu with him, you submit him 10, 20 times. But put the train MMA. MMA 10 minutes. You smash him, punch, smash him, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes. After, brother, you don't submit, you don't do not, he kill you. He is very tough. He is no good, but his conditioning, and you punch, you try submit, you do the choke, you do everything. He escape everything and punch. But what I talk about don't have the respect about the mats. The old guys have the Murilo, have Liborio, have the Carson in the mat, come and they shake hands. Hi, can I go inside? I think this little bit in the MMA class, you lose this in the MMA class. I didn't like about MMA about this. I can help. I have some students start to wanna do MMA. I help, of course, but specific the gym, MMA gym is so hard.
I agree with you completely, Alex. To the point that some people that came to me and asked me can you help me? I want to fight. I actually give the address to MMA gym, like close by. Say, go there. I literally don't want it. I literally don't want it. Yeah, it's not the same vibe. I don't think you'll never be the same vibe. You can make it a little bit like less aggressive and less kind of like, but you're never going to make the same vibe as you can make in a jiu-jitsu community.
Exactly.
That's pretty much impossible. Even from a good leader, you can't do it.
Exactly. That's it. And you have many problems about this. The guys came from, I don't know, Muay Thai, wrestling, and they come to the gym. I live with Murilo and Liborio more than 4 or 5 years, and I talk, I think the guys must do something about the belts for the guys know who, and the guys didn't respect. He come anytime and don't talk with anyone, and I think the vibe is different, and okay, you can do, but never the guys. But always I talk, I live with you. Same I said with you.
Sorry, my next question would be actually about that time you lived with Murilo and Liborio. I lived with Roberto Traving. I lived with him here in Queensland years and years ago before his wife came here to study. And we lived together for about a year and a half, just me and him. And I learned a few things, like what have you learned from living with guys that are such athletes and, like have such a curriculum, amazing curriculum in jiu-jitsu, like masters of the art. What was your good learning lessons you had?
Is both is little bit the Murilo personality is a little bit different. Murilo is quiet, don't talk too much. Is Liborio like talk more, and but the both is the both. I think this time is my father, my brother, my master, of course, and always the guys help everything. The guys invite me to live with both, and always I do everything. Always the guys come, Alex, do this, do that. Always I go to Pride. The Pride I train a lot with Murilo, and I go to Pride many times in Japan. What I learn a lot, of course, I talk about jiu-jitsu, MMA, but it's about the respect, guys. How the guys treat everybody, and it's about the resilience, yeah?
Yes.
Resilience, yeah.
Resilience, yes. Murilo and guys, I think the more important thing the guy said to me, Alex, you must respect. You don't need to be better than no one. You must be like this. Respect everybody, treat everybody well, and that's it. Okay? Don't try be a asshole with anyone. That's it. The guys don't like you. That's it. You say good morning, good night, and that's it. You must always treat everybody well. I have this, and always I talk with a lot with Murilo and Liborio. I started last week. I talked to Murilo. I wanna bring him here to do the seminar and stay with me few days. And what I have the amazing in my life is how the guys said to me to respect and treat everybody well.
Okay, that's the root of the question was actually to get the values that you learn from them. That's perfect, Alex. Thank you. Actually, funny enough, we talk about Murilo and Liborio. Anton always told me, always commented for me about the experience he had at one of the best seminars he ever been to was from Liborio.
First seminar ever. So I started jiu-jitsu with Gustavo Toledo. He
Bomba.
Yeah, Bomba. I started with him in South Australia, and I think maybe I was 14 or something like that. I think I was the only kid training at the time. There was only men, but I was a pretty big kid, you know what I mean? Maybe 80 kilos, 85 kilos already, 14 or whatever. And I think Liborio was down for one of the UFC events. There was a UFC event in Australia, and he just said, oh man, I'm in Sydney, but you know, Gustavo's in South Australia, I'm going to go and visit him. So he just went there, turned up, and it wasn't like a formal seminar. I didn't plan anything, but he was in Australia, so he said, I'm going to come and visit for a couple of days, for a week, and he did a seminar. And for me, even like so early in jiu-jitsu, and I didn't understand much, man, I never seen somebody that's so aware of everything in jiu-jitsu. They're so sensitive, and they, like you were kind of talking about, Carson, just by looking at what everyone's doing, they can tell exactly what you need to change, how you need to adjust your body and everything. And for me, it was extremely surprising because I had never been exposed to this level of jiu-jitsu before. And the seminar, he's like, all right, I want to watch everyone roll. And then he said, all right, this is what I noticed everybody was doing wrong. Here, guys, do these techniques, And man, it was extremely interesting. Like, for me, it was such a awesome experience to notice this. Like, man, I was like in awe. I couldn't understand how this person, from just watching everybody, can see exactly what you need to change and what you need to do different and stuff. But for me, it's the best thing I ever, noticed. Like, it was so early in jiu-jitsu. But yeah, it's my experience with him. Yeah,
nice to know. Yeah. Amazing.
And then many years later, I saw him in Japan as well and stuff like that. So, man, it's a very, very small community. Like, I'm already maybe 25 or something like that, competing on the Grand Slam for the AJP or whatever. And I met him there with some of the guys from the Middle East. He's coaching there as well and stuff. At the time in Japan, he took a team there. But, yeah, it's such a small world. Like, there's so many connections and there's so much rich knowledge in so many different areas of jiu-jitsu from all the guys that started in Brazil, and most of them all come from this time, from where you are, from Carlson's gym, and they're all over the world now. So it's very, very interesting, man.
Yeah, good.
So Alex,
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching the video. If you haven't yet already, make sure you subscribe, like, and again, go and check us out on Facebook, on Instagram, like all our platforms. Give us a follow at bjj.101 on Instagram, and go and check out bjj101.com.au to access the full video library.